Hey everybody, it's Collected Deck. What's going on? I'm back once again. I'm gonna be doing the same thing I did last week, opening up a bunch of packages, eBay packages that I've gotten over the past few months. I think last week I opened up 4, opened up some autographs, some PSAs, stuff like that. So it's probably gonna be more of the same. I got a ton to open up. I mean, I got this many, and there's more than that. I got it all over here. There's a ton of it. There's a lot. I've just been letting it collect. So I'm gonna open up a few more. So I appreciate you listening. Thank you for the new subscribers. Got a few since last week. Pretty cool. Thank you. And basically, I'm doing this. I just like seeing how people collect because I'm kind of a crazy collector. Some of the things I do, I always like hearing how and what everybody collects. So put your thoughts and opinions in the comments and let me know. Say what's up. So I'm just gonna grab some random stuff. I have no idea what's in these because, like I said, there's so many of them. It's probably been about, I don't know, 3 months worth of stuff. So we're just gonna start with this one right here. So like I said, I like collecting autographs, PSA, favorite players. My favorite player of all time is Alan Trammell. If you got my Detroit Tiger hat on there. So anyways, let's get started. Okay, so I have, like I said, I have no idea what's in here. Looks like a little bit of everything. So, all right, here's all the receipts. I got some. So these look like a bunch of just singles, random singles. Pedro Martinez, Jack Morris. I love these stickers. So I got Pete Rose sticker. I think it's 85. Ripken, Gibson, Lou Whitaker, Ricky Henderson, boom. Actually, I think I ordered these like a couple days before he died, which is kind of weird. I ended up having a few in this, here's another one in this stack of cards that I got. Dale Murphy, some more Lou Whitaker, Steve Garvey, 84. I love the 84 Donruss. That's another thing I'd like collect is like, if I like a set, I'll just collect if I see something cheap, I'll buy it. 84 Donruss. Actually, 81 through 84 Donruss. Like I said last week, I love 88 Topps. Go figure. It's probably the most ugly card on the planet. But had to get that Bobby Bonilla. I love these, like, the old cards. I don't know what they call them. What do they call these? This is a 50 years anniversary. But like Topps Heritage and stuff like that. I like how they go old school. I'm all about that because I'm old school. I grew up with this stuff. So Kirk Gibson, another Matt Williams, another 50 years Topps with the Matt Williams. I love this stuff. So that was part of this. I think there's more in here in this same. Yeah, there's more. Oh my God, there's a bunch of stuff in here in the same package. All came together. Let's see. Couple autos. Here's John Hiller. Photo. These were like 99 cents a piece. And Johnny Grubb. He was on the 84 Tigers World Series team. So, and then here's a bunch. I had these both stacks came in this one package. This is the same package. So I ain't gotta go through all those cards, but another bunch of the same, bunch of Tigers, and there's a Jack Morris on the front, Kirk Gibson on the front. Back and front. I'll look at those later. You probably don't want to see all those, but you get the point. So just to show you an example of what I'm paying for these cards, 25 cents, 28 cents, 21 cents, 55 cents, 97 cents, 16 cents, 31 cents. These are cheap. I'm a cheap dude. I'm cheap. You'll learn that. I'm very cheap. I just like buying cheap cards because I can buy a ton of them. And sometimes I'm like, well, why don't I just save that money and just buy one expensive ass card? It'd be kind of cool, which I'm starting to creep up to that. But I've been buying a ton of cards lately, and they've all been cheap. This is site autograph den on eBay. I just go there and I just buy tons of, they have like 50, 60,000 cards on there, and probably 2 or 3 times a week their auction ends. So I go in there and just get as many cards that I want, or, you know, if there's any that I want, I try to get them. So, so that was one. Let's see what I got right here. Here's the next package. Let's see, these are taped shut, so it's gonna take me a second, hang on. All right, like I said, I have absolutely no clue what's in these. So you are learning as soon as I am learning what is in here. Okay, all right, this is, okay, a Jace Young. He's a Detroit Tigers prospect. Jace Young, up and comer. It's a Panini. I know people hate Panini. It's a 23 Prism, but I know people hate Panini and Donruss and all that stuff. But when I was growing up, Donruss was cool. But now, you know, Topps, which owns Bowman now. They're the only official MLB card. So, but these other, if you don't mind not having the logo on there, I mean, these other card companies make cool cards. So that's something I'm actually interested in seeing what everybody else thinks about these. So if you got an opinion on, like, you know, Donruss, let me know what you think in the comments. All right. Next one. Most of these are from Autograph Den, but a lot of them, I got a few that are not. So this one is another Autograph Den one. So this is going to be probably multiple cards in here, I'd imagine. I mean, judging by the thickness of it, it is going to be multiple cards. Okay. So right here, like I said, I got a Trammell on top. Like I said, he's my favorite player of all time. So I got a Trammell, Prince Fielder, a Torkelson, Miguel Cabrera, another Trammell, Gibson, Trammell, Gibson, Trammell. So I'm trying to get as many different Trammells that I can. I think as right now, I probably have, like, as far as different ones, I don't know, somewhere around 150 or something like that. But Autograph Den, they had a bunch of Trammells on there recently that I didn't have, so I bought a bunch of them. So if you're not familiar, there's a site called Trading Card Database. I think it's like tcdb.com, and you can go on there and you can kind of see, it'll have like every card listed in every set, and you can go in there and see if you're into this type of thing. You can see, like, there'll be people on there and be like, oh, like in my case, Trammells. You can put every one of your Trammells that you have in there, and then you're kind of like, not rated, but like you're putting like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh place. And like the first guy will have like 850 different Trammells. This guy's got 750, you know, and so on and so forth, going, you know, lower and lower and lower. So I know at one point, and this has been a couple years ago, I was probably like somewhere in the top 100, but I think that's what I'm trying to do, is get more of these Trammells and put them in there and see how high I can get. I just think that's kind of interesting and kind of fun. So, but yeah, and then I love me some Torkelson. He had an off year, but his 23 season, he had a great year, 31 home runs. This past season, not so good, but I got faith he'll be back. Tigers are young, and they're hot, and they're gonna be back in 2025. Gonna have a great season. All right, let's open up one of these. This is from a random person. Let's see what we got. This is a PSA. Let's see what it is. I love PSA. Normally, when I first started buying PSA, I was like, I want PSA 8 and above. Now that I've gotten probably around 30 or so, I'm kind of like, you know what? I think if it's an older card, maybe like 40 years or so and older, which if you think about it, for me, it's really not that, 40 years isn't that long, because I mean, that's like 1980. And like I grew up collecting all those cards, so it's not really that big of a deal. But anyways, anything at least 40 years or so and older, I'll go lower than an 8. Like I bought a bunch of, actually in one of my videos, a few videos ago, I talked about it. I bought like, I think 7 1959 Topps PSA 4s. I bought a bunch of those. I mean, they're older. I think it's kind of cool. They don't have to be pristine condition or anything like that. I just love collecting them. So anyway, so what do we got here? Okay, so here is going back to talking about the 1988 Topps. This, I grabbed a PSA 8 1988 Topps Whitaker right there. That's a great looking card. I mean, yes, why do I like these cards? Are they ugly? Yes. But as I mentioned in my last week's video, this is probably one of my prime years of collecting, 1988. I listened to a podcast, you should too, called 1988 Topps Podcast. It's great. The hosts are great. There's 2 hosts. They pick a card every single week. They go through all the cards, every single card, and they said there's 792 cards. And they talk about each player, and they break it down, and it's fantastic. Episodes usually between like 30 to 40 minutes. But so that probably has something to do with it. I mean, it's all 100% nostalgia, but I mean, because that card, I mean, to me, I really like this card, these cards, this set. It looks good, but you're probably going, that's one ugly card. I mean, it's got like the green label, and sometimes they're like, they're all different colors for whichever team the player's on. But anyways, I like it. I think it's a great looking card. It's a PSA 8. I love it. Let's grab another one. Let's see what's in this one. I was looking for this. I forgot I had even purchased this. I actually have to do a video on these things because I had never even heard of them before. And then actually on that 1988 podcast, somebody gifted them a whole set of these, which I'm about to show you. I'm gonna show you one of these. This isn't the whole set. This is just one of them. But they were talking about, I was like, what is that? So I Googled it. I went on eBay, immediately thought it was awesome, and I immediately purchased a whole set. And then all my friends, I showed it to all my friends, and they were like, all my collector friends, I should say, loved it. So I bought three more sets, one for each one of my friends that was like, this is awesome. So I got them one. And then my friend is a Joe Strawberry, Dwight Gooden fan. Anyway, so he was over the other night, and like I said, I had totally forgotten I had purchased this. But anyways, check it out. Boom. Look at this. Look at that. It's beautiful. Dwight Gooden. Look at that. Flip it over. Look at that. It's just like the real card, but just miniature. And this is, I guess this is not silver. What do you call it? I can't think of the word, but not platinum. But anyways, it's metal. But these are rad. There's a whole set of these, like 80, I think like 85, 86, 87, 88. I bought the 88 set because it's the cheapest. You can find one. If you look and you're patient, you can get them for like $10. The whole set. There's like 12 of them or something. It's called, man, you're going to kill me. What is this thing called? I can't even think what they're called right now, but anyways, doesn't matter. I'll tell you in my next video. But these are awesome. It's like the legends of, my mind's going blank. Anyways, doesn't matter. Those are super cool. Okay, I'm gonna open up. I think I got this one in the mail today. I'm gonna open this up because I think I know what it is. Because I want to tell you, like I said, I'm cheap and I'm always looking for a good deal on here. And if this is what I think it is, I got a super too good of a deal. Where you almost feel bad, like when you go on there and like you win the bid and you're like winning multiple from the same guy and you're like, I feel bad. Like I should like tip this guy or something because it's so cheap. Yes, this is it. So I got 3 83 Donruss. Like I mentioned, I love the 83 Donruss. I love the 81, 82, 83, 84 Donruss. I bought, these are all, it's a 9, a 9, and an 8. So I got a Gary Ward 8. I got an Alan Ashby 9. You're like, why would, these are just random dudes. I don't care, I just love it. Gary Ward isn't as random as Alan Ashby. I guess they're pretty random, but this is really what I was wanting to get. And these were 3 separate, from the same person, 3 separate, what do you call it? eBay auctions. And, but this is what I really want. This Willie Hernandez, AKA Guillermo Hernandez, was on the 84 Tigers when they won the World Series. He won the Cy Young and the MVP that year. Fantastic closer. He actually just died last year, very recently. But I saw this. I got these, and I'm not kidding you. I don't have, they didn't put an invoice in there, I would show you, but I bought all 3 of these. Total $13.58. Shipped. Like that's including shipping. $13.58 for all these. And anybody who collects knows it's like, what, $18 just to get it graded? Come on, man. So I'm all about that. 3 of these. Total $13.58. I love it, and I'm happy. These cards are so good looking. Look at I just love that. Tell me in the comments what your favorite cards are, what your favorite set is. If you love these old stuff, I know there's all the new stuff. I'm starting to get into the new stuff. I'm starting to buy new stuff. I was all 100% just buying basically junk wax era and before, and I've recently, as you can, I had that Torkelson a minute ago. Recently been buying more of the newer stuff because I didn't collect. I collected hardcore until about early 90s, and then I kind of gave up, and then I got in it a little bit, and then a few years ago I got back in it, and I've just been buying stuff from when I was a kid, and I've just recently been really getting into the newer stuff too. So anyways, let me know what you collect. I love knowing how other people collect, what they collect, and how you collect. So I'm gonna leave that it for right now. I think I did 4 or 5 packages. I think it's long enough. It's almost 20 minutes, so we don't want to hear me just go jawing all night long. So anyways, thank you for watching. Tell your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I had a few just this week. I'm almost to 20 subscribers, man. I'm almost to 20 subscribers. So let's keep it going. I love doing this. So, like I said, let me know what you got in the comments, how you like to do things. So, all right, man. See you next week.